8:24. Ooh, look at that. Time moves on, Dan. Dan's here from Sportsnet this morning. We're talking World Cup, which kick-started today in Russia. What I love about what we're about to talk about is the stories that we should follow, because sometimes, for me, just following the ball isn't enough. Right. So let's talk Messi and Ronaldo, their last shot at the World Cup this year.
That's really it. You know, like, Lionel Messi has done everything. So has Cristiano Ronaldo. They've done so much in their careers. And hardcore soccer fans, they understand everything that they've accomplished. But the World Cup, it brings everybody, right? It brings a whole different kind of casual fan base that wouldn't normally be there.
They're household names.
Exactly. And Lionel Messi, people are like, Lionel Messi hasn't won a World Cup? How is the greatest player of all time not won a World Cup? And in truth, it's a bit unfair to put it on him because he hasn't always had the best supporting cast. But unfairly or fairly, it's going to be a part of Lionel Messi's legacy if he does not win a World Cup. And now at 31 years old, this is his final chance, you would think, to at least be a big prominent star in the World Cup. And I think that's something on his mind. That's something on the minds of many Argentinians, many soccer fans. When you think of Lionel Messi not having a World Cup, that's forever going to be a part of his legacy.
Kind of like the Sedins leaving without a Stanley Cup.
Yeah, and, you know, talking a lot about the Sedins in 2011, they're forever looked at as, you know, just coming up short, even though they are so well thought of in this city, as we noticed in the spring. But yeah, that's part of it. You know, they never got the big one. How
about Germany? They won the World Cup last time, but it's not very common for a team to have a repeat win. I believe the last time it happened was Brazil in '62. I googled it.
Yeah.
What are Germany's shots at having a repeat?
They're pretty good. They're one of the four favorites. So it's Germany, Brazil, Spain, and France that are considered the big traditional powers that have the best chance at winning. And a lot of people are thinking those are the teams that will be in the Final Four. Germany they've been proactive about moving their squad forward. They've brought in a lot of young talent. Timo Werner is going to be one of the big stars of the World Cup. Many think he's going to be their striker. He's going to score a lot of their goals. They've got an incredible team, but they haven't played the best of late, and teams always find a way. It seems we've predicted Brazil to win many consecutive World Cups in the past. Spain and Italy, the last two World Cup champions, failed to get out of the group stage in the following World Cup.
So you're mentioning a lot of different countries.
Yeah.
For someone who, say, maybe doesn't have that, you know, kind of lifeline back through their family to a particular country or team, who should we be cheering for?
There's a few teams I'm really looking at. Iceland is kind of the big one, right? Because there are 335,000 people in their country. They're the smallest nation ever to make it to a World Cup. They were the darlings of Euro 2016, so they make a lot of sense. I find it weird saying England is going to be a team everybody cheers for, but they are
Why is that weird?
They're a bit of an underdog story this year, where usually they're like, you know, the team that everybody is saying is going to be great, and they always come up short. Right now, nobody's talking about them. They feel like they can be a bit of an underdog story, a Cinderella, if you will. And I think that's something that England hasn't really had attached to them in the past. And I think I'll be cheering for Argentina. I want Lionel Messi to have his kind of Alexander Ovechkin moment where,
yes,
you know, he's kind of the guy that's been there for so long. He's one of the greats of all time, but hasn't won the big one.
We'll see what he does with the cup, right?
And then Lionel Messi could possibly have that moment.
Dan Riccio from Sportsnet, thank you so much for joining us. Will you be at Sportsnet's Sports Day tomorrow?
I will
Saturday?
be. Yes, I will be at Swangard Stadium. Can't wait.
Great. 12 to 4 on Saturday. You can celebrate with the Sportsnet crew. Thanks again. BT continues.